You brush your teeth twice a day. You floss. You use mouthwash. You sit in a dentist's chair twice a year while someone scrapes calcium off your enamel with a metal hook, and you still get cavities. Your ancient ancestors, they didn't brush, they didn't floss, they never once saw a dentist, and their teeth were nearly perfect. Archaeologists have pulled 10,000-year-old skulls from the ground and found something that makes modern dentists uncomfortable. Almost zero cavities, almost zero tooth loss, straight, strong teeth, right up until death. So what changed between them and you? The answer isn't about hygiene. It isn't about genetics. It's about something you ate this morning. And once you understand it, you'll never think about food or your teeth the same way again. In 2013, Christina Warner at the University of Zurich extracted ancient dental plaque called calculus from medieval European skeletons and sequenced its DNA. What she found was a microbial fingerprint, a record of every bacterium that had ever lived in those mouths, preserved in stone for centuries. Ancient mouths were dominated by diverse bacterial communities, balanced, self-regulating. Modern mouths, your mouth, are dominated by one organism, Streptococcus mutans, the bacterium that produces cavity-causing acid. S. mutans feeds on one thing above everything else: sugar. Not fruit sugar, refined sugar, the kind that didn't exist in the human diet at scale until roughly 200 years ago. For 300,000 years before that, your ancestors ate meat, tubers, berries, nuts, raw, fibrous, tough food. Everything they ate required real chewing, hard, sustained chewing. And here's where it gets strange. That chewing wasn't just good for their teeth, it was physically sculpting their skulls. Daniel Lieberman, a paleoanthropologist at Harvard, showed in 2011 that mechanical food stress, the literal force of chewing tough food, directly shapes jaw development in children and adolescents. Children who eat soft food develop narrower jaws. Narrower jaws mean less room for teeth. Less room means crowding, crooked growth, impaction. That's why wisdom teeth, perfectly normal in ancient skulls with wide jaws, became a surgery that millions of people need today. Your ancestors didn't have wisdom teeth removed. Their jaws were big enough. Yours might not be. But here's what nobody talks about. The shift didn't happen slowly. It happened in one generation. Researchers studying skeletal remains from the Neolithic transition, roughly 10,000 years ago when humans first adopted agriculture, found that tooth decay spiked almost immediately. Not over centuries, immediately. The first generation to farm grains, wheat, barley, rice, showed sharply higher rates of cavities than the hunter-gatherers who came just before them. Because grain is starch, and starch, the moment it meets your saliva, converts to sugar. Your mouth doesn't know the difference between ancient grain porridge and a candy bar, not at the bacterial level. Then came industrialization. In 1850, the average person in Britain consumed about 2 kilograms of refined sugar per year. Today, it's closer to 40, 20 times more in 170 years. Your microbiome didn't evolve for that. Evolution doesn't move that fast. So S. mutans won. It flooded your mouth. It displaced the bacterial balance that had protected human teeth for hundreds of thousands of years. And the modern dental industry, worth over $500 billion globally, exists almost entirely to manage what happened to that microbiome. We built a civilization of dentists to fix a problem we created when we changed what we eat. Go back to this morning. You woke up in a body shaped by 300,000 years of hard food, wide jaws, and a balanced mouth, built to last a lifetime without any help. And then you ate breakfast. Something soft, something processed, something your ancient jaw never had to deal with. Your teeth aren't failing because you're not trying hard enough. They're failing because the world changed faster than your biology could. The real question isn't why ancient humans had perfect teeth. The real question is, what else did we quietly lose when we made life easier? That answer might be harder to swallow than you think.